I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's Cuba going up against the Lower East Side. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome the Lower East Side All-Stars.
Just about set to go. And our pitcher in this game, number 53. What do you look for here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now, Andy Pajes.
For the All-Stars, the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
And that one is downstairs. And away we go this afternoon. Swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
One strike.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Yandy Diaz now. Swings through that one for strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Pajes on at first, nobody out. Foul ball there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one missed. Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Outside low, and a count 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
No outs. Runners at first and third. Smoked into left field. Base hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Caught in a rundown now, and they tag him out. Now at the plate, Zach Neto. And a foul ball. Outside. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1-2.
That one way outside. The count now 2-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Adolis Garcia, the next to hit. And that's in there at the knees. Foul ball. And there's a ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And they'll do it again. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. The All-Stars have the advantage, 1-0. Back here with my pal Singy. Starting on the mound in this one, Yariel Rodriguez.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Fastball for a strike.
2-1.
Struck him out looking. Jose Ramos now at the plate. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. That's to third. Whips it across. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of first. And let's take a look at the lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it.
Line to left and foul ball.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Right there, he does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. Swing and a base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up at RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Cordova getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. High fly ball out towards left field. That's back. Hauls it in on the warning track. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. All even at 1 apiece.
Give it all you got. You can never be like me. Yeah, I push until I bleed. And I keep it so 100.
And we're back. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Yoan Moncada. That one ripped. And it's off the wall, but foul. Moncada getting to start at third. 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Brown sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Late with the swing there.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
And base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Now it's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. And there's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Ground ball could be 2. The flip to second, and that's 2. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Down to the bottom of the second. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Rodriguez back to work. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Headed down the line. And that drops foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Gurriel handles the chance.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. And a foul ball. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. 2 out, space is empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. We played 2 full innings and we're tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark.
Cuba,
Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the switch hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-1.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
And the right-hander deals. It's in and out of his glove. Gets off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andy Pages.
So the batting order turns over, and now the center fielder, Andy Pages. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made a chase and got the quick strikeout.
And now the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The next pitch misses, and a count 2-1.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And that's down and away.
3-1.
Yordan Alvarez waits on deck. Two outs. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
The new pitcher in the game, Will Pereira.
Now pitching, Will Pereira.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brown under it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the shortstop, Jose Caballero. And that misses. Ball 1. In the air, right side. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And now it's going to be Jose Ramos. Rips one to right. Hauls it in, 2 away. Now the third baseman singled and scored his first time. And that's in for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. And that's a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Fly ball down the line. Garcia heads after it. Has room, and he makes the catch. With 3 complete, we're tied at 1 apiece. And we're back in. John Shambi and Chris Singleton in the booth. We're in the 4th inning with nobody out. Neto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield. And took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Go ahead run on base. And here is Adolis Garcia. He's 0 for 1. Up and in, ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's
2 balls,
outside,
1 strike.
and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Nobody out, runner at first. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's part of the risk when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt. Even as good as catchers are these days at blocking pitches, that one just got away enough, and that takes the double play opportunity away for now.
First and second, no outs. Here comes Yoan Moncada. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Runner edges away at second.
1-1.
And a count 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Down the line. And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. And that is a big first out.
Man, that slider bearing in on your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one, and that's two.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. Rodriguez back to work. Swing and a ground ball. Neto in plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Edmundo Sosa getting ready to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Garcia sizes this one up, makes the catch. Two down. So up next, Alan Cordova. Fought off foul. Cordova measures 6 feet 2 inches. 30 years old now, and he was a third-round pick back in 2019. Pajes brings it in, and that ends the inning. Fifth inning coming up. Tied at 1. New pitcher now, number 16.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
On the ground. Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Line drive, hauls it in, and there's one away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now, Andy Pajes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second here, 1 gone. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. Line and a base hit into right. The throw in. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. And a 2-1 ball game now.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
And the batter now, Zach Neto, 1 for 2. And the first offering is not close. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And fouled off. The pitch. That misses. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And that is out of play. Diaz, the lead runner at second. Alvarez at first. 2 out of the inning. That one missed. Two on, 2 outs. That one is absolutely belted. And no one can get there. Around third. 1 runs in. Coming around third is Alvarez. The relay throw in there safely. And they're up by 3.
Well, he was a little off balance. He got the front foot down, but was so great at keeping the hands back and allowed him still to get good wood to this baseball. Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs.
On the mound now, Kenny Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. He is struck out and he is walked. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Two outs and 1 in scoring position. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bradfield in position, and that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now a 4-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's a speed threat. And Nick Martinez into the game.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Hit in the air, left field. Gurriel makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. And next is the designated hitter, Christian Bethancourt. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Miguel Amaya. And that one hammered Pajes. Flying after this one. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Cut off. Now a throw home. He beats it safe. It's 4-2.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Jose Caballero. 0 for 2 in this one. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Ramos up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they trail by 1. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
And in scoring position with 2 away. Here's the 3rd baseman. Ground ball up the middle, and that one finds its way through. Runner around 3rd. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 4-4.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but Yasver Zulueta gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Yasver Zulueta.
And now it's going to be Ivan Herrera. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Last half of inning number 5.
No strike.
Outside low, and now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out. He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
1st and 2nd, 2 outs. Digging in, Edmundo Sosa. Strike 1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone.
Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 and draw even. We're through 5, and we are tied 4-4. New inning getting started, and here is Yoan Moncada. And there's a foul ball. Tied at 4. This to 3rd. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
On the ground to 3rd. The throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. 6, 7, 8, 2 in the bottom of the 6th. And we are tied. And we're back. Now it's going to be Alan Cordova.
The left fielder, Alan Cordova.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though. And even with his speed, they get the out.
One pitch, one out.
And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Next to hit, Enrique Bradfield Jr. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. On the money. Nice play.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Christian Bethancourt.
Now it's the DH, Christian Bethancourt. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Right through there for a strike. And that drops in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
That one down the line, and foul ball. Swing and a chopper out to short. Zips it across. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Number 19 gets the call from the pen. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. First pitch misses. Cuba, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider.
1-1.
Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Andy Pajes.
Here's the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Hit on the ground, might be 2. To second, there's 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So 2 down now, and here is Yandy Diaz. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he'll pull into second safely.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Miguel Amaya. Zulueta back to work. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the short.
So now a pinch hitter, Johnny Santos. Looking to start something with 1 gone. There's the strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Hit in the air, right field. And it drops in. And a go-ahead run is on base.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Sliced hard, but foul. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And that one is gone. An absolute smash to left. And they take the lead. It's 6-4. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Pinch hitter coming on, number 44. And this is a big at-bat in this ball game. Adrian Morejon on the pitch out of the pen here. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Adrian.
And first offering is fouled off. And that one is in for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
And that one fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Fights it off, he'll see another. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's a two-run lead now at 6-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Paolo Espino.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1. Action in the pen down there. Justin Lawrence, the closer, is getting loose. And strike two.
0-2.
That one not close. Ball one. Out to short. On the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across the first. 2 up, 2 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's Gurriel, 1 for 3. That clips the zone. That's strike one. The tying run at the plate. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. Base knock center field. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate, and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. There's the strike at the knees. Foul ball. That one the other way, and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, out towards right center. Garcia. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Alan Cordova. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. 1 out, base is empty. In there at the knees, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. High fly ball out towards left field. Gurriel drop step going back. And that one is off the wall. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just about got it out of here down the line to left. So I'm sure he wishes he could have put a little more behind it, but he's got to feel good about that missile off the wall.
One down, runner at third. Enrique Bradfield Jr. digs in now. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This would be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Raisel Iglesias.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Justin Lawrence.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. And that's downstairs. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So digging in, Andy Pajes. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. Rips one to right and foul ball. And it's 1-1. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
The other way. Oh, he botches it. Still manages a throw. And that is the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we can lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.